Hey guys, this is June, the professional bum. In my years of blogging, which I've been blogging for like 11 years now, I've made some findings throughout the years, and I want to share with you some of these things because this is going to help you understand how you want to position your blog, what you want to blog about, and how you're going to be, if you plan to monetize your blog, actually make money with your blog. This is going to give you some insights on how to do that. Okay. So the first thing that I found out was that if you want to draw a very large amount of daily traffic, you need to blog very widely about various topics. When I was 18, my very first blog was a Xanga.com blog. And in Xanga, there was a system where people could give you like coins, or was it tokens or something? And people would give you coins if they like your content, and it's something like, it's basically like a like, alright? They'll give you a like. They may not give you a comment, but they'll give you a coin. So I used to get between 6 to 13 coins every day, just for the blog posts that I wrote. And I wrote about anything that came to my mind, anything I was fascinated about, anything that I thought that people just like me would be interested to know about. Let's say if I'm walking in the dark, as I'm walking in the dark right now, I would be thinking, okay. Do people out there actually fear the dark? And I'll write a post about that. Or if I'm driving and perhaps I see that there's something wrong with the car mirrors, they just can't they just seem to look funny at a certain speed or whatever. So I would write a post about that. So anything that fascinates me, I write a post. And at the time, I used to get a lot of views per day. I used to have like over 1,000 views per day. Okay, when I had the general interest blog, which is about my lifestyle. Okay, the second lesson that I want to share with you today is that when you are having a blog that has, if you want a highly loyal and monetizable audience, you want to talk about a topic that is very, very important. Okay, what is a topic that's important? Okay, when I did my Forex blog, it was one of those things that, as you know, a lot of money is involved when people trade Forex. So in my Forex blog, I used to give people like daily analysis and all that. And the people that read my blog, many a time, they are on the verge of some big financial situation happening to their account. And so they're actually looking upon my blog as hope and direction. So I had a very, very good following for that Forex blog that I had. Okay, and then the next lesson that I want to give you is that seasonal topics, seasonal blogging topics would create the most disloyal audience. Okay, so what is seasonal topics? Seasonal topics are also things that kind of like pass out, really fast. Like when I did internet marketing blog, for instance, it's one of those things that the traffic comes and goes. It depends on what's out there, because it is a market where people are always looking out for the next big thing all the time, and the moment you don't have that, boom, your traffic is gone. Okay, so that is one thing that I found out. Obviously, you can build a following based on a series, or rather a track record of good reviews, but you would still have issues with that in the long term. Okay, the next lesson I want to give you is that if you want to have a sustained high traffic in blogging, not only must you write about something that is important, but also it could be, if it's not something important, it has to be something where there's a lot of evergreen stuff. Okay, evergreen stuff meaning that, like when I had this remote control car blog, which up to today still commands about 300 views per day, although that's not the high. The high of the blog was that for entire 2 years, even as after I stopped blogging about remote control cars, for 2 years after, I was still getting 600 to 800 views per day. Okay, and at the peak it was about 1,000 views per day. So why is that so? Because if you look at the models and remote control cars, they're generally the same thing. So it's the same brands, the same models in the marketplace. They hardly change stuff. Perhaps they'll put a new shell, give it a new look, um, throw in one or two new features, but nothing really changes much. So it has a very lasting and evergreen appeal. So these are a bunch of insights that I've given you about blogging. So if you want a quick recap of the things I've shared with you so far, if you want, okay, the first lesson, if you want lots of traffic, blog about a wide range of topics. Lesson number 2, if you want to have a lot of recurring traffic and interactive audience, then you want to talk about something that's very, very important. Okay. Third lesson, if you want to have, or rather, if you don't want to be very tired as a blogger, constantly trying to update your list, then you want to stay away from things that are very quickly evolving, like the internet market. Okay, that's very quickly evolving. And then if you want to have very evergreen traffic that stays even if you don't really blog and maintain often, then you want to go for something where the things don't really change over the years. Like remote control cars doesn't really change, like dog training doesn't really change, playing tennis doesn't really change except for the players, the names change, but the concepts still remain the same. Okay, so these are some ideas, and for some of you, if you think that wow, that's helpful, great. Okay, I've actually got some resources where you can click down below the video. One of the recommended blogging sites where you can get nice traffic even if you're brand new. Using this website, you can actually set up a blog and rank on the first page of Google like next week. So it's a premium service. It's not free. I mean, if you want fast results, then you gotta have a premium service. Fair enough, right? Okay. The next thing is that if you think that, oh shit, that's so much trouble, and I know a lot of people will be thinking, oh, that's way too much trouble. It's not something that I want to do. Oh my god, I just wanted to create a blog, make some money online, but I don't know if I want to be going into so much detail and planning my content, because great blogs require content planning. Okay. If you think you don't want to do that, well, there's the easiest solution. There's this thing called drop shipping, and I actually highly recommend this DS domination course down below the video. You can check that out, and it's one of those things where, okay, let me tell you what, in blogging, you cannot get results without 3 months of constant effort. So whatever you do, whatever you want to achieve, you got to plan 3 months ahead. Okay, so if you want to make lots of money 3 months from now, you have to produce solid content every day for 3 months. But if you want to make money like now, like tomorrow, like this week, then you want to be doing an internet marketing. You want to be doing the DS domination thing, because that's going to give you the high quality traffic that you can actually kind of like live off of and generate autopilot sales just on eBay, because it's all free traffic. People actually drive stuff to your site. Okay, so I know it's kind of getting late. I'm blabbering off too much. The 2 links down below, like I said, if you want to get the premium blog and start ranking, if you think that blogging is what you want to do, click the link down below for the blogging one. That gives you a great source of information, but keep in mind you need 3 months to see a good result. Okay. If you want money now, take advantage of the drop shipping option that's called DS domination down below. So click any one of those links. I'll see you next video. Bye.